Hello everybody and welcome back to the Nightwalkers. Today I'm going to be discussing this little white light going past the screen. Look at it going all the way around. Yeah, that's our night moon right there. Nah, I'm just kidding with you. Tonight's video is going to be on giving up. How many times in a day, a week, a month, a year, or a lifetime do we consider giving up? When life gets hard, we don't know what else to do. We just want to fold in the towel and not have to deal with it anymore. Some people that comes in the form of just not trying anymore. Some people that comes in the form of suicide. Some people that comes in the form of just not caring anymore, and all of it needs to basically be addressed. The problem with giving up is that it doesn't just affect us. It affects everybody around us. It affects our family, it affects our friends, and it affects our relationships. It does get hard. Some days you wake up and you don't know what to do. The thing is, we have to push through that. And we got to do that together. Okay? Everybody says, you know what, some people have it worse than you, and that's alright. You know, you can think of it that way. But really, how much does that help? How much does it help to know that somebody else might be having a harder time than you? Is this really a game of who has it worse in life? No. How many people do you talk to that when you say, oh, you know what, I'm having a bad day, and they say, oh yeah, well listen to my day. That doesn't help. What does help? How do you get through this? How do you stop yourself from giving up? The way that I do it is by understanding that things can't stay bad forever. Even though sometimes it feels like it might, I know it's not going to. I know that tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow I'm going to be a little bit closer to getting better. I might be a little closer to getting worse. It is a possibility. But all in all, every day is a challenge, but every day is also a success. Every day you've made it through something. Look at all the things in your past that you didn't think you were going to make it through, but yet here you are today. Look at those people that are facing adversity such as cancer or death or loss of their jobs, and they also make it through every day. Look at the people that have so much less than you. Look at the people who have never had internet, or they don't have a fancy car or a car at all, or they don't even have a place to stay. But yet, some of those people are some of the happiest that you've ever met. Why is that? That is because they know how to cherish the little things that they have. They haven't given up on life. No matter what you take away, or what gets taken away from you, you may have standards that you want to live your life, but don't forget to look at the things that you do have. You can't give up. I know personally I can't give up. I can't give up because I have a son, I have a daughter, I have a wife, I have family. I have people that depend on me. Now some of you may say, well, what if you don't have that? What if the life that you once had is no longer the life that you have now? You start fresh. You make a new life. There's always something. There's always somebody out there that if you go to and say, I'm ready to give up, that they'll give you a hug, that they'll give you a little talk, and they'll let you know tomorrow's going to be different, tomorrow can be better. In order for it to get better, we have to start allowing it to get better. We have to look past how hard the struggle is and start looking towards the worth of the fight. We can't stop fighting because the moment that we stop fighting, we will never get better. We can't give up because if we give up, what is that going to say to the people who look up to us? How are we going to help them if we can't help ourselves? I know when I'm having a rough time and I look at my kids and they look at me, they're looking to me for support, they're looking at me for strength, and sometimes it's damn hard. Some days you just do want to give up, but if you do, you give up on them. You teach them that it's okay to give up. We can't do that. We have to put on our big boy panties and get to going, you know? I really don't know how else to word that. Sometimes when it gets hard, you just have to keep going and take it minute by minute. It could be relationship, it could be family, regardless of what it is. The only way that you're going to continue and not give up is by continuing. Before you actually get to the point to where you've had enough and you can't go any further, think to yourself, who's looking at you? Who counts on you? And I'm sure you're going to come up with somebody. Don't dismiss it. Because you know what? I count on you. I count on you every day. When I wake up, all night through my shift, I come to the page and I see you guys. You do as much for me as I do for you. So don't ever get that opinion that nobody needs you or you have no worth or anything like that. Alright, because you do. You mean something to me, you mean something to a lot of people on this page, you mean something to people you work with, to the people you live with, your neighbors, your friends. You have more worth than what you give yourself credit for. There's no time for giving up. There's only time for going nocturnal. And that's what we're going to start doing from now on. We're going to start making life a lot more positive. We're going to stop the thoughts of giving up and start the thoughts of fighting. We're going to fight harder. We're going to fight together. Alright? Everybody, please. We got to band together to make it through this. Alright? So, thank you for coming again. I hope that maybe this reaches somebody who might need it. That's my goal here. Alright, so feel free to share anything that I bring to you. You guys know everything I do on this page and throughout the multiple groups is all for you. Alright, so I'll see you next time. Good night.